Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to another episode of VGC Prep. I'm your host Ryan, and today we're gonna keep on going with this battle spot team. I would have made the team, but like, there are a lot of things going on today, so I didn't make a new team yet, and so on and so forth. But yeah, last episode there was no volume, and I don't know what happened there. I didn't even notice it in the editing process, but something happened there, I don't know what, and that's about it. Alright, so, it looks like we've got a Suicune, Charizard, Dragonite, Smeargle, Hippowdon, and Conkeldurr. So, I'm going to start off with Tyranitar and Musharna, mainly because, Dark Void, my only real way of... Oh, right, Tyranitar doesn't have Protect. That would be a problem. That is a problem, isn't it? I guess we'll start off with Drapion. Because Drapion has Protect, right? Yeah, he does. Alright, cool. Bring Tyranitar on the back, we'll definitely need to. And... Maractus. Yeah. Basically, my only real way to handle Sleep is to protect first turn on the Dark Void, let my Musharna go to sleep, and then synchronize it back. And I don't know how well that works, but once he gets half my team to sleep, I lose the game. Especially since my only real way of beating Charizard is Tyranitar. Flygon's not nearly bulky enough to take even a Heat Wave in the sun, let alone like an Overheat or a Solar Beam. So this is not a good way to start this episode, but what are you gonna do, you know? What are you gonna do? Conkeldurr also can run circles around this team pretty easily. I could bring Dusclops, but my issue with Dusclops is if I bring Dusclops, I don't bring Maractus, and if I don't bring Maractus, I lose to Suicune. Because Suicune can dish out some good damage to my team without me being able to take him out before he takes me out. So it's kind of like a real toss-up here as to what I should do. Should I go for Dusclops? Should I go for Maractus? But I mean, like, at least with Musharna, sorry, my eye is really itchy. At least with Musharna, you know, that gives me somewhat of a way to stop. So it looks like we are going to see the Suicune and the Charizard, which is not good at all. But I could at least get a Trick Room up here. And dish out at least some damage to this Suicune, so I'm going to go for this Trick Room here. And at least the Sun's going to give me a nice Moonlight, which is really nice. And I'm going to knock off the Suicune. Hopefully we catch it with a Citrus Berry, because it's going to be really useful. We'll be able to take out the Suicune a lot easier if we get rid of its Suicune. That I just said. I said we're going to get rid of... It'll be easier... Whoa, that Suicune's really slow. Why is this Drapion so fast? Okay, goes for Tailwind. I am cool with that. That actually works well because Drapion actually outsped that Suicune, so without the Tailwind up, Suicune would have outsped us, and I'm totally cool with what just transpired. Alright, I'm gonna leave the Charizard, mainly because I have Tyranitar, and I really need to get rid of the Suicune before, because I can't bring in Maractus to beat the Suicune until I get rid of the Charizard, but I can't really get rid of the Charizard until I get rid of until I can bring in Tyranitar. So it's kind of like, what the hell can I do here? Nothing. I can double switch next turn though. No, probably not. So we're gonna get the Psychic off. It's gonna do probably not a lot. It's really oh, hello, Musharna. It's still not nearly enough. Okay, so we're gonna see an Ice Beam. It's gonna hit the Drapion. Now I'm hoping the height weight. Drapion, what are you doing? God, stop being good. Seriously. Wow, that Heat Wave did a lot to my Musharna. Don't know if I should be worried about that. I am going to Moonlight though, because since made, Moonlight does a lot more HP in the sun. What? Okay. And then we're going to take out the Suicune, hopefully. Yes! Okay, we will take out the Suicune. We'll gain all our HP back with this Moonlight, most likely. Yeah, we do. Beautiful. We will get the Poison Jab off. I'm hoping this is enough. Drapeon's been really... Oh, but we do get the Poison. We do get the Poison. Yes. So you're going to go for the Scald right onto the Drapeon. I'm really hoping Drapeon goes down. Drapeon gets burned, which is not bad. But I'm really hoping the Drapeon goes down here, because I can then very easily... Yes, Drapeon does go down. I am very happy. Suicune will go down as well, and Tyranitar has a really good matchup against the rest of this team. So, overall, that was a pretty good match. The Poison mattered, but not in the long run, because he did end up burning us, and we can take it out with a Rock Slide next turn. So, very happy about that. Now, I'm not going to Mega my Tyranitar, and here's the reason. It depends on what comes in. Most likely the Conkeldurr, unfortunately. No, the Smeargle. Now, I'm not going to Mega Evolve, and here's the reasoning. He's going to switch out the Tyranitar. I have Trick Room up. He does have Protect, however, is not going to be doing too much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Psychic the Smeargle, and I'm going to Crunch the Smeargle. No, I'm going to go for Rock Slide just in case he decides to go for Spiky Shield. So Charizard is going to Protect. Now, I didn't Mega Evolve again because I thought he would switch out, so remember that. Psychic's going to go off. We're going to nearly one-shot the Smeargle. Holy hell. Oh, no. I should have gone for Crunch. But that's not fair. That's not fair. That's not fair. Come on. That's bullcrap. At least the Smeargle goes down here. I think. I hope. I plead. No, it's not. Oh, that's so cheap. That's so cheap. So cheap. Oh my god. Okay, we have one more turn left to Trick Room, and then we lose. That's bullshit. Alright, well, I'm going to Psychic the Smeargle, go for Rock Slide again. I don't really need a Mega Evolve. Oh, it's really annoying. Please wake up, because he's coming in with the Conkeldurr. Yep. Please wake up, Musharna. Oh, Musharna, you suck. Tyranitar, let's go. No, of course not. That is really, really frustrating. And, like, you can't just say, oh, you should have gone for Crunch. Well, I mean, think of it this way. If I gone for Crunch, and the Charizard decided to actually attack that turn, or, say, switch into the Conkeldurr, I would miss out on damage on that, you know? And that's pretty important. That's pretty important damage. Trick Room returns to normal. I lost. There's nothing I can do. I can't switch into Maractus, because obviously he neither wants to take a Heat Wave or a Mach Punch or even a Drain Punch. He doesn't want to take any of that. I can't switch. I'll go for Trick Room just in case. You never know. Tyranitar can most likely survive if I Mega Evolve, so I'm going to Mega Evolve, and I'm going to go for Rock Slide. And we'll see what happens here. If he doesn't go for Drain Punch, I think I can survive a Mach Punch, plus whatever the Charizard wants to do. He does go for the Mach Punch. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't. That's really frustrating. Oh, man. Really frustrating. But, I mean, what are you going to do? So, I mean, I have a Maractus in. Maractus ain't going to do diddly here. Even Dusclops wouldn't be able to win me this. So, had I brought Dusclops instead, I wouldn't be able to come back from that. I am firm on my belief that Dark Void is insanely broken in this format. It's insanely broken. A 20% chance to miss is not horrible at all. I can't. I'm going to at least attempt to kill the Conkeldurr. It's not going to matter because he's going to land the Heat Wave. Of course he's going to land the Heat Wave. Can you imagine if I survived that? I'd have been like, yeah, that's so good. That's terrible. It's just so broken. 20% chance to miss. First of all, that's not that bad. That is really not that bad. And plus, it's not like it's a 40% chance to miss whenever it's used. It's a 20% chance each. You know, those percentages don't stack. So, it really, in general, is just kind of... There isn't enough negatives to it. You know, and if it was 6v6, I can understand. You know, that's not that bad. 1/3 of your team, not that bad. And in 3 turns, you can easily switch around for 3 turns and get rid of the sleep. That's really not that big of a deal. But in VGC, where most matches last on average about 8 turns, and you only bring 4 Pokemon, think of that. Do the math for me, like real quick. Just think about that for a second. You have half of your team gone for approximately half of an average game. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. And and the only downside to it, the only downside and the only drawback to using it is its 80% accuracy. Just wrap your head around that for a second. That is terrible. Alright, we're gonna start with Tyranitar, and Dusclops has the best potential to get Trick Room going. I believe I'm gonna bring Maractus. I think that's a good idea. And I think Musharna as a backup is a good idea too. Flygon's not going to be doing very much, because while it can take some water-type attacks for us, actually it can, it's neutral. Think about it, it probably does not want to take a Hydro Pump. Or a Giga Drain. Yeah, Flygon's really not that good. We're going to see Conkeldurr and Talonflame. I'm kind of cool with that. He's probably going to taunt me, though. That's the only thing. I think, let's see, we see Assault Vest and Focus Sash. Oh, that's interesting. I'm gonna attempt a Trick Room, and I'm gonna switch out my Tyranitar into, not Dusclops, because he's in the battle, into Musharna. We're gonna attempt a Trick Room. We'll see if he withdraws the Talonflame. Probably is not. Oh, interesting, goes into Politoed. That's not good. That's not good at all. Of course, I'd switch out Tyranitar. There's really no reason for me to stay in here. Conkeldurr might go for knockoff? No, he's just going to straight up Drain Punch. Cool, I'm cool with that. Now, I think, since I do get the Trick Room up, I think I'm going to switch Dusclops out, because I don't see Dusclops doing too much for us, and I'm going to switch in my Maractus to take a Scald, because we're probably going to see a knockoff or the Conkeldurr leave. I'm gonna Psychic the Conkeldurr anyway, and I'm gonna bring in Maractus like I said for Dusclops, because I don't think Dusclops, no one's gonna target Dusclops. If anything, they're gonna target with it the Hydro Pump. So I'd rather just take that. So Dusclops is gonna switch out. Maractus is gonna come in. Conkeldurr is not gonna switch out. I'm glad I re-upped a Psychic onto that spot. Does more than half, even though he's a Solvest. Wow! Can we talk about that for a second? That's ridiculous. We do see a Scald, so I will get that Storm Drain bonus. Now, he didn't go for the Mach Punch, which is interesting, because Conkeldurr is definitely a lot slower than Tyranitar. Not a lot slower, actually. I think it's only a few base points. Either way, Assault Vest Conkeldurr just took more than half from my Musharna. What is my base special attack? Holy hell. Alright, so I'm going to Psychic the Conkeldurr. I'm going to Protect, because I'm expecting a Mach Punch. No! Ooh, awkward. Very awkward. We are going to see an Excadrill come out. I went for Protect because I was expecting a Mach Punch. He probably doesn't have Mach Punch, then. Psychic's not going to do too much, I don't think. What are you, Musharna? Oh, crit. Okay. Wait, was the first one a crit? Why are you going for Icy Wind? I have Trick Room up. Alright, I'm not worried at all. Not worried at all about that Politoed. I am going to... crud, I don't really know what to do. I'm going to Psychic the Excadrill, I guess. And Energy Ball the Excadrill. I don't know what else to do. Politoed's going for Icy Winds. I could probably survive that with Maractus. If I can't, oh well. Nothing too bad there. Excadrill's a bigger threat, I think. Yeah, X-Control's definitely the bigger threat. Yeah, thank you for the double. Aw, yeah. I didn't predict Protect. I won't claim that. I just, honestly, the Politoed going for Protect, for Icy Winds, I wasn't really too worried about it at all. I will be able to finish it off next turn, though. Conkeldurr might still come in and might still go for the Mach Punch. I'm weary of that. Because overall, yeah, he's going to come in. I'm going to go for the Conkeldurr, really. Well, you know what? I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to take a shot. We're going to try this, alright? I'm going to see if he has Mach Punch. Because if he has Mach Punch, that means he's running 2 Fighting-type moves. That's not good coverage. That is not good coverage. It's most likely Guts. Yeah, see, he just straight up withdrew it. So he doesn't have Mach Punch. He does bring out the Talonflame, which is a very interesting play. Maybe he just honestly, because I protected that last turn, he most likely does not have Mach Punch. So I'm not worried about it at all. I'm going to let the Talonflame take me out here, because that's a lot of damage to him. So I'm just not even going to protect with my Musharna. Trick Room. Oh, he DC'd! What a jerk! What a jerk! Oh man, what a jerk! He DC'd. Well, that's the episode, guys. We won that 4-0. No, actually, we won it 3-0. We won 3-0 because I was gonna sack off the Maractus. Because honestly, I get rid of the Conkeldurr. Talonflame gets rid of my Maractus. I switched in Tyranitar, and that's game. That's literally game. Literally game. I didn't even have to go for Trick Room that game. The second time. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I hope to see you guys at the next episode. Peace.
Oh my god, the episode's over.